Hi, this is Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Happy Devils Friday. This is Devils After Dark. The Damn It Devils recap. As I am in
with
my
news reporter
voice
Sam Wu. It's news
at the
reporter
Primetime Radio Studios with Scotty of SiriusXM Liquid Metal.
We need some like news clicking, like the news report, like just like all the time in the background.
Music. I should play the Woo Report music. You want
the
Woo Report
whenever
music?
No. I don't wanna associate the Woo Report with losing because come on. That's the NFC over there, and you win when you're in the NFC. Is that not right, Sam Wu?
Yeah, that's true. That's we're streaming
news
live
reporter Sam
Live.
Wu only comes out on the L. That's because he's got to report it. It's an unfortunate reporting that happens.
Streaming live on Facebook Live, Twitter Live, YouTube Live, and Twitch on the Primetime Radio Network. Let's get on with it. Hey, I did my part.
We need to get you like a shirt and tie T-shirt. Hey, I love it.
It's
if everyone
great.
hasn't
Johnsson.
noticed, yes. If everyone hasn't noticed, because I didn't even notice, because when Sam is sitting there, his head kind of is in the way. Yeah, look, it's in the way of the numbers, and the way the sleeves are on the other jerseys, it kind of looks just like, an Andre Johnsson Devils jersey hanging up there. Oh,
it's authentic.
Does that one say jersey on the front?
No, it says Texans.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, you mean they put their awesome logo on the front of their jersey? What was I thinking there? Anyway, Sam Wu, yes, it is the Damn It Devils recap. Welcome to Devils After Dark. Primetime Radio Studios here with Sam Wu. And yeah, man, what a stinker of a game. I think the boys took a night out on Broadway and maybe had a good time at the honky tonks, chilling out at Tootsie's, watching all the bands play before they went across the street to the Bridgestone Arena and played the Preds. Either that or it's just way too much Thanksgiving leftovers. And by the way, happy late Thanksgiving to everybody out there. If we didn't say it before, if we didn't get it before on Wednesday. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Sam Wu.
Happy Thanksgiving, Scotty.
The Devils came out pretty bad. As dry as one, I've been rewatching Curb Your Enthusiasm. So as dry as one of those scones, that at Larry Lattes instead of Mocha Joe's. Okay, as bad as one of those scones because what was it? 2 shots. I believe it was 2 shots on goal. Jonathan Bernier was in net. Nathan Bastian was back in.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. It wasn't really. We've claimed him off of waivers, so we'll see how that goes. And don't forget, now he's got to stay on the big team for the rest of the season, or else he goes back to Seattle. So either way, it was a very lackluster 2 penalty kills by the Devils. And that's another thing too. I have it written down here. They had a power play, and they only had 2 shots in the entire period. That's bad. Bernier had some nice stops. The first goal was by the captain of the Predators, who actually had some really nice things to say about our captain, Nico Hischier, in the postgame there on ESPN+. But Roman Josi got his 7th of the season over there at 7:31 of the first, and he was very, very complimentary of Nico Hischier afterwards, both being 2 Swiss from Switzerland there, and both being captains facing each other there in the NHL and the possible Olympics coming up later on in the year, or next year rather. But Roman Josi was very complimentary of Nico Hischier, calling him a real leader. So thank you for that. Not so much for the goal that you scored on us, but thank you for the nice words about our captain Nico Hischier, your fellow countryman. Coming out in the second, you hope the Devils were going to spring a little bit more life into it, and they kind of sort of did. Tomasina scored to make it 2-0. What was that? 3:30 into the second. A deflected goal, which, the Yossi goal, I think you could say that Bernier probably wanted it back because it kind of trickled through his arm. It was a sharp angle, one that you would probably think he can get. But the Tomasino goal was a cross pass tip that kind of knuckle puck fluttered just over Bernier's shoulder, and you get to see him react just that split second too late to it. And Bernier, you could see he was doing a good job reading the plays like he does and getting in position and everything like that. So I think he had a decent game. The Preds scored again there. What was that? 6:45 into the third, and it was looking pretty grim, Sam Wu, and we thought it was all done. But we have a superstar on this team this year. He's come around, Sam Wu. He's done a lot. And let me tell you, he brought the puck into the zone with Jesper Bratt and Dawson Mercer. What happened after that, Sam Wu?
Well, I don't know. We'll have to go find the call because the sound of the game was on. But we found it. Devils Nashville. Devils down by a field goal. Devils on offense. They're in the Wildcat formation. Bratt has the puck. Laterals to Mercer. He finds Andre Johnsson. Touchdown, Devils! Touchdown, Devils! The shutout is over. And the Devils are down 3-1. Put it in the books.
Oh, and he ends it with the Mets right there. Oh, boy. Please. I love the Mets to the day I die, unfortunately.
You like that Wildcat? You like the Wildcat formation?
Listen, that was, and you know what I really love? Down by a field goal, because that was true. Wow.
I just figured that out.
I can't tell. I mean, is that Bob Papa doing the calls? I can't tell. Is that Bob
I don't
Papa
know.
or Sam Wu? I
don't know.
can't really tell.
I'm going to send in my demo to the New York Football Giants.
I think you should. Come on, Bob's going to retire in a few years. He's not going to do it forever. He's going to want to go ahead and relax and hang out at the beach and do all that sort of stuff. Move down to Florida or something. I don't know.
You never know.
Something. Yeah.
You never know.
So, all right.
Yeah.
And then
so I thought there was life there.
I thought there was life for the Devils too.
It's amazing how they do the sounds of the game and the Devils score.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about. I get what they're trying to do, but I think it would be better if you could actually hear what the players are saying. Even though I don't know if you could really broadcast what the players are saying on the ice. That would be
what
the
they
cool
need
thing.
to do.
If you could hear the trash
multi-channel, they need to do multi-channel broadcasts where you've got announcers, the sounds of the game, and then you've got two retired players just sitting on a couch just BSing about the game, and you get to choose.
They got a mic. I mean, I know they mic players up, and as soon as players get mic'd up, it's just they just shut up for the game. They don't give them the real, because they have to. They have to be all. They're not, because when you're really playing, Lord knows what you're going to say in the heat of the moment, and most of it probably isn't safe for broadcast television or radio, so
I'm reading the comment.
I won't.
YouTube Live, Brandon. Sam's call was better than the ESPN announcer all game.
I think Sam Wu does a good job
calling
these touchdowns because you know what, Sam Wu, the Preds scored again there to go up 4-1. They got an empty netter, but right there at the end of the game, what tends to happen? Sometimes the team is down really far, and they got to pull something out of their back pocket. Sam, what happened?
Andreas Johnsson, also known as Andre Johnson. The ball snapped. He's running around. He's out at the hash mark. He fires it down ice to Tomas Tatar. Can he go all the way? He hasn't done it all season, but he might score! The Devils are down 2-4. Safety!
Safety, yes.
Take that, Nashville!
Oh, man. Oh, that is too good. That is too good. And by the way, don't take this the wrong way. We love Andreas Johnsson and hope he keeps playing like the stud that he has been.
Hey.
Him and Pavel Zacha are just battling, for the best player on the team right now, back and forth with these goals. I think Zacha's got him by 1. I think Zacha's got 8 goals, right? Johnsson, this was his 7th. By the way, 2-point game for Andreas. Don't call me former wide receiver from the Houston Texans, Andre Johnson. 2-point game for him, which was really nice to see. Tatar, that was his 3rd goal. That was Johnsson's 6 assists, his 7th goal. Mercer, his 7th goal. Mercer, his 7th assist, and Brad, his 10th. His 10th. Shots on goal. Oh, man. 2 for the Devils in the first period. 2. 7 and then 16 in the third. We did turn it on in the third a little bit for a total of 25. Preds, 9, 13, 9 for a total of 31. Face-off, we had the edge 56% to 43. Power plays, we were 0 for 1, but they were 0 for 3. Hits, 9 to 16. Wasn't really, that much going on there. 7 blocks, only 2 takeaways, only 4 giveaways. So, I don't know. It was a little bit of I think maybe the boys had a night out at Tootsie's or something like that. It was kind of a little bit of a snoozer there until the third period. So someone had a big hit like right in the beginning. Oh, Ryan Graves had a big clean hit on Forsberg there in the beginning. I thought it was going to be. I don't know. I thought this game was going to be a little bit different. But Devils lose today. Of course. We're all upset about that. But we were happy that we got these wonderful calls on these Andreas. Yeah, I'm saying it wrong now.
Well, here's the problem.
Andreas. Well, yeah, half them ESPN Plus announcers pronounce it the wrong way. I don't get it, so but whatever.
Well, Leah Hextall pronounced it right, while Kevin Weeks, that's sitting next to her, was pronouncing it. I don't get it. I really don't get
understand.
it. How do you have the inconsistency? And is this a joke? Is this an inside joke amongst ESPN? Just trying to screw with us? I don't know.
I have no idea. As long as it wasn't the Buchagras Ray Ferraro combo that we were like, oh, that one was that Kings game. Oh man, that was the worst I've ever. That was bad. I can take it if as long as they're professional. Give me at least a little professionalism there, fellas. Anyway, we won't go back to there. But yeah, damn it, Devils recap. Kind of a bummer today. Makes you kind of want to look on the schedule to see what is coming up next for the boys, which would be Sunday. Is that another? That's another 7 p.m. Eastern start right there. That's 4 o'clock for me. Oh boy. Okay, I got to work that out. So the Philadelphia Flyers at home. That'll be a nice game for the fellas, just like the Rangers games. Flyers games, you don't really need anything to get up for because it's a Devils Flyers game. That rivalry is going to be intact. Philly's right with us, basically there with the standings. So this should be a good game coming up for us. Let us know what you think about the. I'm already moving on over here. I know I don't really have a lot of notes on this,
There's not
except
much to
Jimmy
talk
VC.
about.
Jimmy VC. If here's the thing, bud. Okay, when you're going across the blue line, apparently if you skate backwards, you can have both skates across the blue line. But when you skate forwards like that, that's an offsides. I don't know if anyone caught that in the game today. VC was like, getting broke. But if you skate backwards, apparently you could have both skates across. I don't know. Just wanted to point that one out there.
Inconsistencies.
So Jimmy, but if you could just skate backwards on that, apparently that's okay with the league.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was kind of a snoozer of a game from the fellas, which you don't want to see. We don't want to see another one in the row, that's for sure. But Sunday back at the Rock with Philly coming in, I think the boys will be ready to, but they'll be ready to rock. Are you going to be at the? What's that?
Well, how come under John Hines? Under John
That
Hines,
must be what it was. That's what the
I
Devils
don't
went
even
to
know
sleep. John Hines was there. That's what happened. Oh, now it all makes sense.
I think
the memories
John
are all
Hines
coming back.
Yeah, John Hines.
He put them back to sleep again. I think he's like a hypnosis guy or something like that. Like that's his thing. He's like he casts a spell. Maybe he's like Doctor Strange in his alter ego or something like that. And he doesn't want anyone to know. And then, then he grows the eyebrows. That's Beer Baron's joke.
You know what?
I can't steal that. That's Beer Baron's joke. I can't steal that. You never know what's going on. Doesn't have any eyebrows. You can't tell any of his emotion.
John Hines needs to get fired and do broadcasting for ESPN.
Oh yeah, right. No, Hines, he's a great coach. He's a great teacher. He's a great teacher and everything like that. Hey, he's learning his coach in Devils history. Beer Baron and especially would get frustrated with the constant line shuffling. Hines lines. What did we used to call it? John Hines, the Hines lines, or the lines of Hines. I don't know. Getting Hines or something like that. I can't remember what we made up for it, but he was. He rotated the lines so often. It was just like, let these guys get some like familiarity and consistency with each other. So, but either way, kind of a stinker of the game. I think one of the best stats I saw was this is our best start since the old Taylor Hall MVP year. So,
that's good.
Yeah, progress.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Look, in previous years, like you said, Scotty, I probably would have turned off the TV.
No, you wouldn't have, Sam Lou.
No, I would have.
You wouldn't have.
I would have.
You would have wanted to.
Or
don't lie, Sam Lou.
At least I would have hit the mute button.
You would have hit the
and done
I
other
would have
things.
started doing my chores that I would have had to do instead of just sitting there and watch the game. All right, dude? I think that's what you would have done.
Yeah, I don't know. They're gonna play the Flyer. They're gonna play the Flyers on Sunday. They better show up. They'll
show up.
They
will.
As far as I know, since the announcement
Mocha Joe.
of those third jerseys, the Devils are 0-1-1.
Oh, do we have to talk about these things again? Did you see who sent me that? Who sent me the screenshot? I mean, we talked about it the other day. The friggin' logo that they have on their social media. Just put that logo on the front, and those jerseys will look fantastic. Like, just they have it there. It's like they're teasing it. They're like toying with us. Like, ha, ha, ha. We had this one all along, but we didn't use it. Oh, man. Oh, Sam Wu. That makes me so mad. Not mad, but just upset. I told you who I blame, right? I told you who I really blame.
Who do you blame?
Lou Lamoriello. Yeah. It's his fault. If Lou would have been here, and done it 20 years ago like he should have, we would have had the nice inverted jersey. No. Why didn't they just take the green one from last year and make the green into black? Like, that's it. That's all they had to do.
That's all they had to do.
We would have been so happy if they wanted to do that like whiteout logo thing too. Like, okay, cool. That looks great. Awesome.
You know, the hat is for sale. So it almost seems like the reason why they put that, you know, that logo jersey.
Why can't you see that J?
So they can sell.
You see that J? Hey, everybody see the J that's like in the NJ right above Sam Wu there? You know, like, wouldn't it be cool if maybe they had like next to the Andre Johnsson, maybe if they had that there and maybe they had the jersey like written next to the J a little bit smaller and it kind of like shoots out the side and maybe they had like an EW, you know, like in the end, kind of like going down on the. There are so many different ways that you can come up with. How about going back with that original logo with like the actual NJ separate, like that. Look at that. Look at that.
That
how easy.
Nice.
How easy.
I mean, you could charge $400 for that, $399.
Oh,
for that.
I would buy. I would buy so many of those. I really would. But anyway.
I would too. I mean, this is sick. Whoever did this mock-up design did a great job. I mean, it is awesome.
They're
on the video feed right now.
Anyone out there, just go ahead and like Google search just like Devils, you know, concept third jerseys, and you'll see a slew of them that you're just going to be like, like, oh. But either way, this was kind of a stinker of a game. Sam Wu, we didn't ring no hell's bells, but I think on Sunday we're gonna have a different story. Boys get a little rested up after Thanksgiving. No traveling. I'll be back at home. Flyers coming into town. Should be a nice rough and tumble game. I think that'll put him back on track here. We'll see if Nathan Bastian brings anything else to the team. We'll see how Jack Hughes keeps progressing. We keep hearing reports about him practicing. So that's all good news. We'd love to see him come back. We'd love to see Bastian, McLeod, and VC together on that bottom line there. You know, plug Jack back in with Kwokinen and Sharon Govich. Have that third line of Mercer, Bratt, and Andreas. Don't call me former wide receiver of the Houston Texans. Andre Johnsson on the wing over there. I mean, those are three really solid lines up there top and a really nice fourth line as well that can chip in some goals and really bring some pressures and provide some physicality. And Mikey McLeod, again, along with Nico Hischier, wonderful in the faceoff circle. You know, you cannot speak enough of that, and especially these defensive zone draws on the penalty kill. They're huge. So really, I mean, if I could point to something besides Jonsson's awesome game and Mercer creating some chances, you know, Bernier was pretty solid, but McLeod and Hischier in the faceoff circle once again, really crucial.
Well, here are a couple comments. Ryan Huntner.
Oh yeah, let's see what everyone thinks. YouTube Live, Facebook Live.
Yep. Only
Twitter Live. Go ahead.
Of the last 12. Only one of 5 of the last 12, and also Brandon writes, let's be honest, never show up in the first 2 periods. You know,
it's something that we've talked about with them playing the full 60 minutes and being able to roll 4 lines. You know,
yeah.
And we've seen it time and time again for them. We know that's kind of typical of a young team, but as these guys grow and get older, Nico's back, you know, Zaka in there, having Dougie and Ryan Graves anchoring that defense. You know, they got to really snap out of that phase and come ready to play and not. That's what I was actually waiting for, too. I thought after the first Predators goal, I was like, oh, well, it's time for the Devils to play now. This is what usually happens. They need someone to score on them first before they snap into it. But today, they really just they didn't jump into gear. I don't know what it was, but just nothing was working. They just weren't able to create very much at all. I mean, it's not even like they were like getting weak chances. We've seen games where they get like, they were just getting shut down on everything. They just could not create anything. But I will also say and point out again, a nice job by Subban for another big body check today. Like to see that. Him and Siegenthaler again up on that second pairing, and they have not been a liability up there. With Severson moved down to play with Colton White, as Ty Smith has been, scratched or injured or whatever is going on with him. They've moved Severson down to that third pairing to play with Colton White. And I think it's just important to point out the way we were all frightened by PK's play there in those first 10 games. And by the way, when are we coming up on the next 10 games? We're going to have to do another 10-game review soon, Samu. I think that's got to be pretty soon. Yeah, it might be the Flyers game or maybe the one after that.
The one after San Jose.
Okay. All right. So was that Tuesday? Tuesday night?
Yep,
okay.
Tuesday night. Yep.
All right. So we're going to have to look at everything, another 10-game review there, and see how everyone has been doing. But, whatever. I lost my train of thought now.
It's okay. So did the New Jersey Devils.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't even really, yesterday Thanksgiving and travel. I don't know. Just kind of might be set up for a little bit of a stinker there, which is what we got.
Much turkey. Maybe they had too much.
Could have had a little too much turkey.
Just fell asleep.
What else? Who else is saying what?
Let's see. Donna Weaver says Bernier gave up those 2 bad goals. He should have made those saves.
First one
Brandon
was bad.
Says, my Devils and Giants better beat the Philly teams on Sunday. You got the Giants,
Good luck.
Eagles.
Good luck.
1 p.m.
Now's when you want to pick up the Philly defense in fantasy. If there's any fantasy football players out there, if they're still available. They got the Giants this week and the Jets next week, so pick them up if you can. Or Jalen Hurts. What else we got? Anyone else?
Let's see here. That's about it.
We got. All right, so we got.
Corbin did say something. Corbin said these next 10 to 20 games are really going to be a good indication if we're going to be, come playoff time. If we're going to.
Yep. Corbin's also saying that we need to apply for ESPN. I think we should do that, Samu. Me and you should be the announcers over there. Matt Freudenberger, nothing good. I'll do the play-by-play. You seem like a much better color commentator than me. You actually you played more. I just played roller hockey, in like the town leagues and stuff like that. You played like real deal hockey. I didn't play real deal hockey.
All right.
I was a pretty bad right defense on a. I was out and the best one on the team.
Well,
so that should tell
practice.
You how bad our team was.
Andre Johnsson. Why don't you call the Andre Johnsson goal?
Oh, yeah.
You know what we should do?
All right, well, we'll talk about it. Anyway, thank you for the compliment, Corbin. Oh, no, I just lost all the where'd they go? Oh, there we go. Ryan Hunter, what does it say? Somebody has to see we are regressing. We're only been playing 15 to 20 minutes a game. I wouldn't say we are regressing. I wouldn't say we were regressing. We just had, we snapped out of a bad little blur there where we were 0-2-1. Then we won a game. Then we lose the game. The game after Thanksgiving.
Get a spark when Jack Hughes comes
on
back.
the road.
Trust me on it.
Yeah, when Jack Hughes comes back, this team is going to get a major spark. Listen, if your boss came to you and was like, put on this jersey and make it look good, and you were like, oh, really? I'd be upset too. I would be a little upset too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, Sam? Sam, you're going to look at me with, you're supposed to laugh, Sam Wu. Jeez. Give me at least a chuckle on the jokes. You didn't even like that one? You're looking at me like, wow, Sam was going like Bob Newhart deadpan over here. Just like, I'm going to hit him with everything I can. He's just like, yeah, not very funny.
Hey, know what? That's like the New Jersey Devils, how they played today. I'm giving you my John Hines impression.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough. Adam Morgan with Mocha Joe. Who else? Yeah, Jenna. Yeah, it was a rough game all around. I mean, I think, everyone feels the same way, that this was just a tough game. Let's see. If the Flyers game, they come out looking pretty crappy, then, we know something is going on here. But day after Thanksgiving, traveling, whatever, give them a little pass here to come out on the snooze fest. So let's see them snap back. Have we had it? Is there any other updates with Jack Hughes besides just, the practices? I don't think any other official date has been set or anything like that.
No,
so, but we are getting
taking time.
We are getting close. We did talk about it, a while ago, how this would be a nice little Christmas present. A little early holiday, or I should say holiday surprise for whatever you happen to celebrate. We celebrate Devils hockey. I celebrate Aussie. That's what I celebrate. So, but we talked about it, how it was going to be a nice little holiday gift for all of us when Jack Hughes comes back right here in the December time. It will be right in the season of things. 'Tis the season to score some goals in Devils hockey. And it's going to happen, Samu. He's going to come back. He's going to be a spark plug. Man, just remember him. 4 periods. He was skating circles around teams.
Yeah.
It's coming. It's coming again soon.
And the team's going to need him, and Nathan Bastian's back in the mix. So you got some beef there, but it's going to be taking a little time for him to adjust.
Happy days with Sam Wu. It can happen to you.
Just
Jack Hughes can play for your team.
Just don't lose to the Flyers.
They're not going to lose to the Flyers.
I'll be at Taj Lounge 97.3.
You going to be at old Taj Lounge 97.3 for Game Day Live? All right.
Game Day Live. Yeah.
Anyone going to be there going out to the game that's watching, listening, YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Twitter Live, or just downloading anywhere that it's available and listening? If you're going to the game on Sunday, go find Sam Wu at the Taj Lounge 973. Sam Wu will be eating his catfish like he always does beforehand, as that is his game day tradition. Okay? Either that or every now and then we have the pasta bolognese. We know about the old pasta bolognese there as well. Those are our two. Good luck.
It's my fault. It's my fault.
Okay.
I didn't have the pasta bolognese. Forgot about that.
All right. See?
My fault.
Now we also know what happened, okay? Even Sam Wu was eating Thanksgiving leftovers. So let's hope that this game was just a Thanksgiving leftover, and we're going to kick it into the holiday season full gear on Sunday when the Philadelphia Flyers, or should I say Philadelphia Flyers, come to town to take on Devils at the Rock. Sunday night game. Should be a lot of fun.
Yep.
We'll do Devils After Dark. Do Game Day Live.
And
Sam, we got
there's
a podcast and another
Sunday edition.
Yeah, there's gonna be all sorts of craziness going on, but we're gonna be here with you, on Sunday with the Devils and the Flyers all day long. So if you are going to the game, stop by Taj Lounge 973. Say hello.
Yep, 35 Edison Place. Want to thank everybody for joining us for Devils After Dark. Better luck next time.
Better luck next time.
Better luck next time.
Man. Is this how news reporter Sam Wu goes out? This is Sam Wu for Devils After Dark. Better luck next time on the New Jersey Devils Hockey Podcast. Whatever. I lost my way there for a second. I'll let you do it.
This is Devils After Dark. Till next time, let's go Devils.